Hi everyone, this is David Coelho from coelhogroup.com. In this session I'm going to show you how to back up and restore using STSADM. First let's go to the browser and try to find the site that you actually want to back up to. I originally created this site probably about 30 minutes ago. I wanted to show you a simple website. Right now we got a nice look and feel, easy going, and some content in there. So what I'm doing is actually I'm going to create a backup with this, right? And we're going to follow easy steps. The first thing you need to do is create a folder where you're going to set up your backup, right? So right now I created one on my F drive. If you see right here, it's empty, right? Then after that, we're going to follow some very easy steps. First, right here, as you see, I wrote them down. Go to your run. Actually, go to your start and type in CMD, or you could just go to your command prompt. Once you go in there, you're going to change your drive to the following location, which is going to be C drive, program files, common files, Microsoft Share, web server, extensions, 12, bin. So this is what most people call the 12 hives. So once again, I'm going to do CD, change directory, and I'm going to paste my path. Once I paste my path, I'm inside of it. Now if you notice, I'm in C drive, right? Documents, in settings, service, and inside the folder. If I have any problems, let me make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong. Once again, here we go. I'm probably going to get an error. Yeah, I am going to get an error because I actually copied the word syntax. Okay, so here we go. Now just paste it. And it's going to take me to the drive. Now you see this right here? Now, to make sure you're able to run STSADM, just do a quick check. Just type in STSADM and hit enter. If the application is in there, it's going to be able to run. You see that? It's able to give you the commands, the helpline, anything you want on it. Okay. The next thing we need to do is actually, let's go into our portal. Once we're into our portal, we need to pick up our URL, whichever port you're using. Okay, which I already copied it before. Right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do something simple. I'm going to put it stadmin.exe. Now I'm going to say what am I going to do, what process I'm doing, which I'm going to do a backup right now. Right? Then you're going to put in the URL, which is the site that you want to back up. Then you're going to put a file name. Where do you want to back up this file? And what extension? What I usually use is the DAT extension. All right, so let me copy this over. Once again, it's very simple. You know, if you need to copy, you just copy right here. Then I'm going to go to the command prompt, paste it, and then hit enter. As you notice right now, it's actually setting up the backup process and it's compressing the file, right? It takes a couple of minutes, depending on the size of your file. I will advise not, try to keep it minimal. All right, so now let's go over here. Now, if you notice, it created a full backup of this site, right? And now. Right here. Now the next step we're going to do, we're actually going to do restore. So to make sure we actually are going to restore it, we're going to change a few things into the site. I'm just going to go into my site. I'm going to go to site settings. I'm going to change the theme. I'm going to make it somewhere like, let's make it something easy. Cardinal. Okay? Then after that, I'm going to change a couple more things. And let's change the description. Before I had Coelho Group presentation, now I'm going to have new look and feel. Okay, and I'm also going to add that into the description. Now, once again, this is our new site. If you notice, we go to the site, you got a total different look and feel. What the restore is going to do is going to take over this site and override it with the one we had before. A lot of times what happens, like let's say you make a few changes and somebody breaks a site. By mistake they add a new column or for some reason or another they destroy the site. What you could do, you could go back to your backup and restore the old site with this. Alright, so once again, all I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the command prompt. If I wasn't there, I will go back to the command prompt. And then what I'm going to tell them, I'm going to change my directory. Once again, remember, go to the 12 hive directory so you could actually use the STSADM script. Okay, now once you're in there, all you're going to do is run the STSADM, and the process you're going to do now is going to be a restore. You're going to set up which website you want to restore, right, and from where. Okay, so now if you have already got a site, right, you don't have to, you will need to do an override. But if you don't have a site, you wouldn't have to do that. So once again, I copy in my STSADM script, right? Now I paste it in my command prompt. And now what I'm saying here is override the site that I got, right, with my backup. Right now it's actually doing the restore. It's looking into my folder, my F drive, looking into that backup file that I had. And then that's it. Okay, now let's go back into the site. Let's see if this works. Do F5. And I should have the same thing I had before, a couple of minutes ago. There you go. Very simple, very easy, and very powerful. Alright, thank you. Once again, if you guys want to learn a little more, just go to http://coelogroup.com and or send me an email, either david@coelogroup.com or solution